YouTube, Foamy here. Recently, a piece of my code came into question as far as my author authenticity. So it gave me an idea to make a quick tutorial that if this ever happens to you, this is just a quick way to show the differences in your code and, end the discussion. Okay, so first let's take a look. The code on the left is mine. The code on the right is the code that was supposedly I copied the code on the left from. So supposedly this here code on the right is the original, and mine is copied and made from this code here. So okay, so I figured the easiest way to do this would be to remove everything that's the same from both scripts. So what's left is the bulk of the difference. Okay, so let's go ahead and remove everything that's the same. We are both using privates, because obviously you have to. We are both using the unit retrieval information because it's required, you know that. And we are both using a unit check. And we are both using, obviously, the three Altus Life variables that are required for a script of this type. Mine is different as far as the, but we'll go ahead and remove this because this is essentially the same as well. And, here, right here is the distance check to keep them there. So we'll go ahead and drop that, and we'll take it out of here because all this is different. Okay, so here's what we're left with. Let's go ahead and shrink this up a little bit so it's easier to see. Okay, so here's what we're left with, and that's pretty different, isn't it? Let's see. We've got a variable being set with an exit with condition, so that if the person is already enslaved, it exits the script. I don't see anything of that type. They've got an extra unit if the unit's not a player. I didn't put that check in mine. Didn't feel it was necessary. They're using some localized text to call some warnings and a note of some sort. I'm using an escape key handler, and then I have an extra variable for my script because I'm using a take hostage set of scripts to zip tie the individual to bring them, so they come in with this variable set on them. So, and then of course I set this variable on them to be enslaved, and they're not doing any of that sort. They have this condition here from this second variable that they're sending. I'm guessing it's some sort of condition to if it meets, then it'll tell it to wait until they're alive and then sleep, blah blah blah, and then exit out and run the rest of it. And then, as you can see, they're removing licenses. I'm not removing any licenses. I have actually a task system here where you get a task to have to roll some cigarettes to earn your way to freedom, and I have all that coded. They don't have any of that. They're removing a bunch of items and such, and I'm not removing any items at all. They're removing weapons, and they call this troll sys, and again that second variable is being sent to this, so I'm guessing it's going through to some other sort of system on the server or somewhere else, I don't know. Anyways, and then of course here's the closer for my key handler. So as you can see clearly, the code is extremely different. So doing it this way, I think, is a really good thank you, Elagast, for giving me the idea. I had kind of done it opposite originally, and it is very clear. We could do another little round here where we kind of take out what's different and leave just what's the same, and it's very telling as well. I mean, it's just like it comes out to be like 8 lines. It comes out to be like the unit handler, the stuff that you would require to write a script of this type. So it is very telling, but I think it actually is more telling doing it to where you remove the similarities and leave what's left, so you can clearly see, how different the code is. It's night and day. So this is a great way for you to do this. Quick video too. Should be under a few minutes. I'm elaborating obviously because explaining stuff why to do it. But you could make a much shorter video and get your point across. Now that's it. I can't think of anything else. You can clearly see the code is night and day different. The only thing that was the same were the stuff that's required to make a script like that happen. So anyways, I hope this was helpful. And if you guys have any other ideas for tutorial videos and such, I don't mind making them when I have time. I'm pretty busy with my other project. Let me take a second and just kind of tell you about my other project. We have stopped Altus Life altogether, and I'll be releasing a bunch of my Altus Life scripts, including this set of scripts here, the slave traders, on our website, which is www. I'll put a link in the bottom of the video and in the description. It's www.strainonline.com. It's a new game we're doing called Strain. It's a survival sandbox set for Arma 3. It will require no downloads, and it's going to be completely new. Very cool. Hope you check it out. And anyways, I hope this video was helpful in, if this ever happens to you. So have a good one, YouTube. Take care.